Jill, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Every day I say I'm going to talk to you, and by the end of the day you're asleep and I am in La La Land too. Oops. I'm just trying to organize myself, and let me find myself here. Okay, I think I'm there. So do you have any idea when when they're going to release anything? Jill? I just want to dry this for a bit. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Hi Ari, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. Not a certain person says the artists are not taking you. Oh. Oh. Oh, we'll have to talk, Jill, maybe after the live, because I've got to set up some things with you, if you're still up to it. Wow. Hi, Lisa. How are you? My name is Rima Bishara, and this is my page. I come on 3-4 times a week at 2 o'clock, and show you different things. And today I'm going to show you, I did this just before the live. Okay. That's great, Jill, thank you. Just before the live, I had shown you this last week. And this one, I sanded down. It's still a bit raised, but I wanted it smooth. So I did this one. I'm doing small samples so that I can store them. And please, by the way, if you're watching me, please say hi. And I did, using this piece of lace actually, I applied 2 things on here, and I did modeling paste on here and structure paste on here. Now I don't have the new Pentart products, but I would say that those 2 work. And if you're doing a background for a painting, you can sand this down. This one, the structure paste is definitely higher than this one. This is smoother. This is not as smooth. Hi, Hazel. So this is what modeling, and I've labeled these. Modeling paste is more even, and structure paste is more haphazard. This bit is because the lace was not flat down. Hi, Lynn. How are you? So, I have another piece of lace here. This was the piece of lace that I used. And the first thing, I might do it on here. I'm going to do half joint compound and half texture medium. Or maybe I'll do it on here. And this I'm doing on wood. I wanted to try it over, and this is paint as well. I wanted to try it on glass, and it's not going to happen today. So the first thing you need to do, and actually let's do it on this one. This is a blank piece of wood, just as a sample that we're using. And we're going to paint it different colors. Just picking out what I have here. I don't know if these colors go, but we're going to have a go. And then we'll dry it. So this is Payne's Gray, and I'm just pretending this is my wall. And I know it's a weird color for a wall, but I just want you to be able to see what oh, is this not working? Let's just get this moving. Okay, let me see. I've done this on walls, but obviously with bigger pieces of lace, and it was time consuming, but the results were totally different to stenciling, totally different to anything you can imagine. I'm just going to do this, and we'll end up with a gray, I think. I don't want mud. Well, we're going to get a gray for sure. And I would rather have a gray than have a white, because you need to be able to see it. Hi, Elizabeth, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend. I spent the day with my grandson yesterday, and we had a lot of fun. And his vocabulary is really increasing. He knows a lot of Arabic words like tomato and ice cream. The pronunciation is not exact, but at least we know what he means. I'm just going to pretend, and I chose dark colors on purpose only because you can see them better on the screen. And I'm going to dry it, so pretend this is your wall. And we're going to make it look pretty. And we're going to try two products. One is Joint Compound, and the other one is a texture medium. Oh, he is amazing, Ari. He's so much fun. And he knows what he wants, which is incredible. And if you put on, like he listens, his parents put on Rafi for him when he's eating, because he likes music. And if he doesn't like the song, he'll say next. Next. Well, he doesn't say next, he goes net, net. And we understand. Hi, Miriam, how are you? How was your weekend? So I'm just finishing this up. We'll dry it. Oops. Just so that it looks a bit better. Yeah. His grandpa is Jindo, but she calls him Do. A guitar is a Gi. Milk is Ma. He's just so funny. Oh, and the other thing he knows how to say, when you say welcome, and he'll say Om for welcome home. That was so cute. These were just 3 colors I was using. And as soon, so pretend we painted our wall. Oh no, you worry. Oh, you had the live with I think Kelly Cat is on too. Unfortunately, we're both on together. So I might color my joint compound, and I'm going to use the Color Kits by Pentart. Color Kits by Pentart. Sorry, not by Pentart, by Posh Chalk. Those are concentrated pigments, but liquid pigments, and you can make your own colors. There are 10. I think there's 10. Two, four. So I might do a yellow ochre, and you can mix them together. This is almost dry. And you're probably wondering how we get it to adhere. It's still a bit sticky on the wall, and I'm going to show you. Just want a little bit more here, because it is still a bit sticky, and I don't want it to pull up. So what did you guys do during the weekend? What did you all do? This is a bit hot. So let's mix some yellow ochre here. I should just take some out and mix it in a separate plate. Let me find my plates. Where did I put my plates? I'm always missing something, aren't I? Can't believe this. This is crazy. And I'm organized, supposedly. Okay, let me just get a couple of Tupperware. Hey, Lynn. Oh, that's great, Lynn. You should post pictures of your booth. I'm just going to show you how the color kicks work, but I didn't want to, I put 2 drops, that's it. And I'm going to tint it. And this is Joint Compound. And it became, because I didn't put a lot. Look at the color difference. Can you see the difference? I'm going to try and wait and see if I can see it. Maybe not. It doesn't show up. This is the 2 drops and this is 0. So let's try adding some more drops. Two more drops and it's getting darker. And remember, this is yellow ochre, not yellow. And now you can definitely see the difference. Betty's coming. She's running a bit late. Oops. Betty's coming. Oops. So do you see the difference now in the colors? What if I put in, I know this is not about color kicks or colors. Hey, Betty. Don't worry. Now I'm using this color, which is called Dandelion Yellow, just to see if I can get a brighter yellow. And again, 2 drops, and look at how much lighter this has become. So this is with Joint Compound. And we're going to do half of this with Joint Compound and the other half with Venetian plaster. But as you saw, the Venetian, when you add the when I added the Joint Compound was fairly stiff. And now I'm adding Venetian plaster, and it's more liquidy, so I have to be careful how much to add. And I'm thinking of putting bright red. And let's see what happens there. I just need to find my tools. How are you, Betty? And this, again, does not do a lot because I only put a couple of drops. And this is Sherwin-Williams's, actually, I was supposed to shake it, that's why. Silly me. Okay, that's better. Remember, don't do what I'm doing. Just shake up your color kicks. And actually, a pink would be, look at this pink. Now, if if the material you're using is very loose, all you have to do is leave it out and it'll thicken up. So I'm going to use these two. One is joint compound and the other one is Venetian plaster. And we're going to use this as our background. And the first thing you really need to do is, how do you get it on the wall? Remember, the wall is like this. So we will use what we use for stenciling. And we will use, I use a pixie spray. So I'm just going to give it a few moments. And apply it. And smooth it out as much as I can. And I know I need to take these off. But I don't want to lose them, so if I ask you later on where they are, just say on the wine cabinet. I don't have pigment paste. Actually, these I should have shaken, Jill. My mistake was not shaking. Okay, so we have the joint compound. And I might add a little bit more of joint compound in here, because I don't know if I've got enough. And we're going to, or I'm going to, apply it. Now I'm using a trowel. This is a Japanese trowel. You can also use a German trowel. You can do either. I prefer using for this my Japanese trowel. And remember, I'm doing joint compound. The yellow is joint compound. Just mixing it up a bit more. And if you're right-handed, you place your product on this side. If you're left-handed, you would hold the trowel and apply it on this side. So let's see. Let's apply some more. And you also need a bucket of water when you're doing this, because the minute you take this off, you need to put it in water, and also make sure you put your trowel in water. So this is the joint compound. I've already shown you the results of the modeling paste, this one, and the texture paste by Pentart. Hey Joy, how are you? So now we're doing two other products. You could do it with anything. Go to the dollar store. I'm sure they have some sort of joint compound, or they're Japanese trowels, Betty. And they are amazing. And they come in different sizes. So again, I've placed that here. And even though it's liquidy, oops. Yeah, spackle, that's it. Thank you, Betty. That really helps out. If you can please send me out. The numbers have been decreasing, unfortunately. And I'm doing 2 different colors, but that shouldn't matter. And for right now, I'm going to just wipe it. But when you're cleaning this, yes, exactly, that would be perfect, Betty. I'm doing this on a background, as a background, instead of a stencil to do something else on. I haven't decided what yet, but what I'm showing you right now is just small examples. So when you clean your trowel, please, please be very careful. Don't touch the edges. I have sliced my hand cleaning the edges. So you need a sponge that's like this one. Oops, I'm trying to move the chair and it won't move. Get a thick sponge like this one and do this. Make sure that it's as thick as possible so that you don't slice, and this will slice your hand, so be very careful. So now I want to pull up my, now you can see that because the joint compound was a bit firmer, you can actually see more of the background. If I had left the Venetian plaster to dry up a bit, which you can do, put it on a plate. Joan, you know what you can do, my friend? Hello. You can sign up for my telegrams. And I wonder why. If you sign up for my telegrams, there shouldn't be any problems. I only use it for notifications. That's it. So, although you can see some of the background, it is very liquidy, so you see it better here. I will leave this to dry and we'll do something else, but I should label this joint compound, and this will be the Venetian plaster. So let me put this aside. And let's try another one. And I have another one. Where is it? I know I had it. Oh, there it is. Let me put those away. Now this one is a stain. Hey Anna, how are you, my friend? It's been a long time. So now I'm going to do, oh, and I put the other one in the, thank you, Betty. I know you're eating, so I wasn't going to ask you. You put this to soak in water, just like this. Let me just bring it up and show you. You put it in this kind of bucket, and that's what we used to do. Anna, how's Nicholas? How's Nicholas, Anna? So this is a stain, and that's okay. And I'm going to reuse, now if I was on a job, hi Joy, how are you? Oh, I think I said to you hi. I must be going crazy. Now, on a job, I would dry the curtain and I would iron it so that it's flat. But what we're going to do here, I'm not going to do that. Hi, Maddie, how are you? I am just going to spray it again and hope for the best. So I'm going to just shake it, not shake it, but give it a few minutes, and then hopefully be able to put it on without applying it, without fussing with it. What should, I don't know if I want to do the modeling paste again or the structure paste. Let's do the structure paste. Yes, that is actually my last curtain, Betty. It's my last curtain that I'm cutting up. It's annoying that you can't find it everywhere. Let me see, what else can I put this through? We've done structure paste, modeling paste, texture paste. Oh, we haven't done texture paste medium. So let's do this one. Oops. And this is by APS, the same company that makes the foil adhesive. So we're going to use this, and I'm not going to color it, because when you color it, you have to leave it to dry for a bit so that it thickens up like this. And this is a texture medium. And again, I'm putting it on the bottom. This is like marshmallow. I'm going to leave it a bit thicker. Shall I do the whole thing? And I left the background as it is. And this is texture paste. And I'm doing it so much thicker than the other one. And let's see what happens. I have not done this with texture paste, just to let you know. I've only done it with Venetian plaster, and not that Venetian plaster either. A Faux Effects Venetian plaster. And I'm applying it thicker so that you cannot even see the background. Well, in some areas. Let me just use one. But remember, don't do what I'm doing. Just dip it in water. It is, especially if you sand it down so that you only get the imprint. Oops. That should not have happened. Don't go over it like I did. I was trying to remove a line. And you don't need very much lace, oops. And because I did it thick, rather than skimming it and making it thin, you have a lot more of the background to see. So let me put this again away. And I'm going to do one more. This one is going to be with foils. But when I decided to do the foils, when I decided to do the foils, I had forgotten that I need to apply my foil adhesive. So instead, and I'm hoping this will work, and I'm looking for it. I had a heart here. Where's my heart? I know I had a heart. Why could it have gone? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to use these as scraps. This was a project that someone did, that someone was doing. And it wasn't really me. I can't just sit and paint something, decoupage something, and it's just not me. So, and I think this is it, I'm not sure. I had a product. Well, let me just cut this out. I'm hoping that this is the product. I might be losing my mind, but let's see. I do not sell this. I bought it once from a friend of mine. I need a good pencil. Oh, you know what? This heart is not very good. So let's do it this way. It was missing pieces. I don't like missing pieces. And just in case we decide to do something with this later on, I want a heart that works. Oh, and it keeps moving. And I'm going to cut it out. And I can barely see where I'm cutting, but... And this might be bigger than I need. And please, God, don't make me out to be a liar and a goofball. And I just want to also get a foil, a plain foil. And I'm thinking of blue foil, maybe. This is not exact. And I do remember, if this is the thing, it's hard to take apart. And this is something that I've used a couple of times on a live. And oh, great. So I'm just going to push this down. And I'll use my German trowel for that. And I can cut off the edges whenever. Maybe now might be the best time. And just be careful with these knives. Now the hard part is going to be removing one of these layers, this top layer. It's not stuck down well enough. Kan je fietsje bij mij? Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have it. No, I don't. So just bear with me, because this is sharp too. It is hard to remove this. Thanks. I don't have one. Oh, sorry, no. And you remove this layer. And you still have a sticky layer here. And as I said, I'm doing this instead of applying foil adhesive. Yeah, I will be. Now I'm thinking of a blue background, a blue foil. What do you think? No, this isn't texture. This is a product that I tried out last year or the year before. And they sent it to me to see if I could get, if I could market it for them, but there wasn't very interest from many people. So I thought I would try it again, and maybe they're interested. Maybe you guys are interested now. That's the paper for the foils, yes. So I'm going to get a blue foil. I should have thought of that before. And I should have picked out, oh, he says hi back. Betty's saying hi to you. He says hi back. So let me just... My scissors are all so dull and I'm not happy. Okay, this one is going down the garbage. I'm tired of this. Yes. It's double-sided. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this color. Maybe I should have picked a simpler one. But I'm just trying it so that you can see what it's like over foils. Oh. So I'm just applying this here. Oh, thank you. A sticky paper for foils. Now I need my scrub brush. It is, isn't it, Elizabeth? It certainly makes life so much easier. And you don't have to wait. But the only thing is that you have to be careful what products you use it on. The shape of them. This wood does have, yes, you can cut it into any shape. I showed you this one. It was a regular sheet, and I cut it in this shape. But I'm talking about if it was a bottle that wasn't straight through. It wasn't like it had a, okay, like this. This would be hard to cut the paper. So, and I've had this paper for a couple of years, so I don't know if anything goes wrong with it. But there are, the wood is not smooth, it's not 100% smooth, so I have to go into the edges. So I've done this. Some pieces came out better. And I'm just going to do this bit here. Yeah, you can cut it into any shape you want. Okay, we've done this, and remember we need to put a sealer on. So that's what we'll do next. This is not a good brush. When I was doing foils last week, someone mentioned, and I think it might be Betty, that I should do Betty, what's the word? Not mystery boxes, not activity, like activity boxes. So where I would supply the item to be, that we'll be doing. No, not shoes. No, Elizabeth, it's not strong enough. No, not shoes. You send out a kit, that's the word, a kit. Yes, kits. So I'm thinking of doing one with foils. And I think the first one I'm going to do is caps. There is a lag, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can see that when I'm waiting for it to... So the whole point of today is, yes, absolutely. I was going to say something. I'm just waiting for this to dry. I have never done it on foils. I have never applied anything, lace on foils. And I would include say we do the caps, the foil, and I'll match the foil with the cap. Today is the day. Absolutely. today is the day. I'm going to wait till this cools down a bit. It's very hot. And I think I'm going to do joint compound, but let me just write on here what we used. This was texture paste. Today is the day, you're absolutely right. This was texture paste. I'll even try and include the sealer that you'd need to seal the cap with before we start. The adhesive would definitely be on there. You wouldn't need to paint the cap because I'm not doing it with paint. I'm going to do it with as it is. If it's blue, it's blue. If it's red, it's red. And I'm just to start off with, I'm only probably going to do 5 or 6. So, is this cooled down? Just a bit. We can wait whilst we're waiting for this. Okay, I cut this crooked. Today is the day. And I'm going to leave it white so that you can see it better, and hopefully it'll work over foils. So I just sprayed it again with what I use, which is Pixie spray, and I'm going to apply the joint compound. Oops. Yes, it is. But it's also nerve-wracking because if it fails, well, at least you'll know what not to do. And I learned this technique, and I think I've mentioned this before, from the queen of stencils, Melanie Royal. She doesn't teach anymore. Well, she does, but it's in Morocco. Very true, Betty. Well, actually, I better throw this in here. And again, remove my yeah, this is kind of cute. This was I think it was at the what was it? At the Sparkle event. This was one of the projects, but you know, I'm not that kind of girl. Okay, so this one is almost dry. This one still needs quite a bit. And dare I try to backfill? Oops, this one is not dry. This one's not dry. Okay, the one that I did, I'm just going to try and see if I can. Oh, and I went and threw my thing in. Hold on, let me just rescue it. And I've done this on columns, but I have to tell you, I have not done it for a very, very long time. And I haven't seen anyone do it on Facebook. And I don't think it's been done on YouTube. But it could be. I could be wrong. And I'm going to use this yellow. And I'm going to do the backfill. I'm going to do over the paste Pentart. Not the paste. The structure paste. So I'm just doing this. And I'm hoping this will work. This is dry. I should have sanded it down. I should have sanded this down just a bit because it's catching on the peaks. And I'm just showing you the idea. The colors don't matter at this point. Hey, Lori. So I'm going to show you now what the texture looks like. Well, what adding backfilling is. I didn't do it on this one because there isn't much to backfill. So what do you think of this? Is this, any of this, something you would try? Because you would have the lace. You can get the joint compound. Thank you for the hearts. And you've got paint. So now I need to add to this that this is backfilled with joint compound. So you can still see the outline of the lace. So does anyone have any questions? And obviously on this, on the foils worked. So, I don't know if I'm going to do another, I don't have enough to do another session for this tomorrow, but I'll think of something else to do. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, and I will see you all tomorrow. And if you have any ideas, just post them of things you'd like to see. That would be great. Take care, everyone. And yeah, you know what? I'm thinking of doing something with the heart, but I'm thinking of putting like rhinestones maybe here and a ribbon rhinestone around here. But yes, you're right. The heart is pretty. The thrift stores carry them. Yes, you can do that too. You can do that, Anna, definitely. Oh, pearls, yes. pink pearls and a pink ribbon around it. So we'll see. I want all of this to dry, and I want to clean up everything because you know that I'm a mess. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing evening. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye.